Hello, welcome, welcome. Ooh, some bit of a funny angle with the cards, with the table today. Oops. Right. Hi, how are you? Hi, Bart. Hi, Ariona. Okay, looks like we're a little bit quieter today, which is okay. I know I've been away. I know I haven't been online. Let me just get rid of this. Ooh, it's going to be a bit hot. See if I can get rid of that there. Right, nice deep breath. Hey, Bart, you've got a tarot question today. And Ariona. So it looks like you two are first on the list. Whoa, don't burn. Don't make a fire now. We do not want to create a fire. Ooh, that's hot. Hi, Jasmine. You're number 3 on the list. Okay, so we've got Bart, Ariona, and Jasmine. So don't forget, it's 2 cards for your free. If you want anything more, please see the pinned list, pinned message, or see the links down below in the description box for details on how to donate if you want a little bit more in your reading. Okay. So, Bart, your question, Ariona, then Jasmine. Okay, so Bart, Ariona, and Jasmine. I'm just taking a nice deep breath. Taking a moment to sort of breathe. Okay. Why have I been so excited lately? Okay, but for some reason I picked up the Silver Witchcraft Tarot, so we'll start with that one here. So, Bart, why have you been so excited lately? Ooh, something's going on. Okay, so why has Bart been so excited lately? What's going on for Bart? It's making him feel very excited about something. So what's going on here? Nice, clean, deep breath. Why have I been so excited? So why is Bart being so excited? What's going on? Why is he reacting this way? Bart, let's have a look. Okay, Bart, let's have a look. First card we look at is Ace of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles is definitely about a new beginning. It's definitely about the potential of something happening. It looks like your anticipation for something. You're waiting for something. It feels like you're in anticipation. That's why you're feeling excited within yourself. You're anticipating something. Something seems to be really cool here. Here we've got the Page of Swords. Oh, and the book stood out really clearly here. So it could be something to do with your writing. Something to do with your writing of some sort. Feels like you're writing here. I feel like you're writing with the book, and that sort of stood out really strongly here. Like someone's picking up your book or your writings for some reason. Someone's picking up your writings. And you've got the truth of the situation. It's like there's a fresh start to the truth of the situation thing. So yes, it's to do with your writing. Yeah, could be Ace of Pentacles, could be about that's what I said about new beginnings, new money, new opportunities. definitely felt like there was a new beginning to your writing here. So definitely something to do with your writing here, opportunities to do with your writing. And now we have Knight of Swords, which just reminds us to don't rush into anything. Make sure you've got all the information you need. Make sure you've got the facts, the truth of what's actually going on. Make sure you're able to strategize and plan what's next for you in regards to your writing. So I think there could be some opportunities coming, could be some new beginnings, some potential in regards to your writing. Okay, I feel like someone's going to be picking up your writing in some way. So just be careful you don't rush into anything. Make sure you've got all the information, that you make the plans and you strategize within regards to your writing. I think there's a lot of stuff that you need to think about in regards to that. I do feel like someone's going to be picking up your writing, and just keep standing out really strong. Like someone's going to be picking up. Oh, that sounds really interesting, Bart. Sounds like an interesting story there. So it does feel like there's some real opportunities for you in regards to your writing. It does feel like someone's going to be picking it up. Someone's going to be sort of running with it. You just do need to be careful with making sure you plan and strategize. Make sure you get all the information, the truth, the facts before you sort of move. Don't rush into anything in regards to your writing. I think that's very important here. Take your time. You're welcome, Bart. You're welcome. Oh, and I forgot to do my normal thing there. I forgot to put didn't really put your question up. I just read it. Okay, so next was Ariana's, because I'm using Restream here. So oh, you're welcome, Bart. You're welcome. Okay, Jasmine, I just need your question as well, please, Jasmine, if you're here. Can you please type in your question as well? Oh, now, thing is, Ariana, you're really interfering with someone's karma. This is not about, it should be what should you learn from this situation. You're really sort of asking a yes or no question here. It doesn't really give you the best. It's sort of like, what can you learn from the situation? Why do you want someone's, it really is I don't know how to put this. It's not very empowering for you to have the sense of, it doesn't really allow you to really sort of move forward with confidence in yourself. Oh, it's a yes and no question. So you're really sort of it's not a very empowering question. It's not about you. What you're doing is you're asking about someone else. I know it's about betraying you in a way, but you're sort of invading in their sort of energy. And and how important is it for you to get it feels such revengeful. It feels revengeful. It's like you want the worst. Yeah, you need justice. So maybe the question is, how can I get justice in regards to the situation? Maybe the better thing is, what can I learn from the situation? How can I get justice for the situation? So you're asking, how can you? Yeah, that's a much better thing. So how can you get justice in this situation? Let's use the Hoodoo Tarot for this one. Yeah. So how can you get justice? What do you need to know about the situation? How can you get justice? So yeah, so let's do this one here. Let's just put this here. Yeah. So what do you need to do? So you're sort of saying, what can you do? Hi, Jean. How are you? How are you? So what do you need to know about the situation, about the justice? You know, what do you need to do? What do you need to do? How can you get justice? What do you need to do? What do you need to do about the situation? What does Ariona need to know? Remember, I just do 2 cards. So here we get Daughter of Knives. So you need to look at the facts. You need to get factual proof about what happened. It's about the justice. I do feel it's very much about the truth of the situation. So you need to look at the truth. You need to face the facts of the situation. You need to have proof. And then you need to walk away. You need to accept the truth of the situation and walk away. That's the only way you're going to get justice, is by you walking away, is by accepting the truth of the situation, looking at the truth, acknowledging the truth of the situation, looking at the facts, and walking away. Well, no, you're not asking for anything for karma. We're not, yeah, yeah. That's right. So the thing is to walk away. You accept the truth of the situation. Okay, you accept the truth. Look at the facts of what's actually going on, and then you walk away. With the 8 of baskets, it's about walking away from it, disconnecting from it. That's the justice, is you walking away from it. Yeah. Yeah. So you need to actually walk away, Ariona. Thing is for you to look at the truth, accept the truth, look at the facts, accept the facts of what's actually going on, face the facts, and walk away from it. Disconnect. Okay? Disconnect from the situation. With the 8 of baskets is about walking away, leaving behind the emotional issue that you're dealing with. Walk away. That's the advice the cards can give you, is to walk away from it, accept, acknowledge, and walk away. Do not dwell on it. Do not carry it through. Whoa, earthquake. Sorry, guys, I'm just shaking a little bit. We're just going through a bit of an earthquake. Oh, just give me a minute. This is a normal roll. Whoa, that's a bit longer than I thought. Sorry, guys, just got to wait a second. Sorry, I'm still shaking. The earthquake. Sorry, guys. Okay, has it stopped yet? No, it's still rolling. The earth. Whoa, okay. It is still rolling. Come on, stop rolling, stop rolling, stop rolling. Okay, I think I've stopped rolling. Okay. Earthquake's finished. Right, that was a bit of a shock. I did not expect that. Right. What are you up to, Jasmine? Yeah. Ariona, it's all about you taking care of you. It's all about allowing yourself to think. Okay, so you're asking here, Jasmine. Now you're asking how somebody else's feels about you. Okay, so what we got to think about is who is this person? Who's EH? Is this a romantic relationship? Is this a what you're doing is you're intruding in somebody else's thoughts. I know you're thinking about, how does he feel about me? It's a crush. Okay, so what you want to do if you want to know about the connection that you guys have. So what is the connection? What do you need to know about this situation? Because what you're doing is you're intruding in his perspective of you. And when you're thinking about someone's perspective of you, it's not necessarily the truth. Okay, Chrissy, hi, welcome. Everybody's automatically added to the list. I will work through it. Okay, I will work through the list. Unfortunately, Caitlin's not on today to do the list because she is traveling. She is traveling. Okay, so you know he actually loves you. Okay, so you know that he cares about you. Cool. Okay, so you want to know what the connection is or what he's let's have a look. How can we put this? Because what you're doing is you're intruding in his thoughts. When you intrude in his thoughts, it becomes sort of like a little bit about his third party. So you want to think about, what do you need to know about the situation? What can you learn from it? What's the connection between the two of you? You know that he loves you. So what do you actually, so if he loves you, there's no other really anything that you need to know about his thoughts. Let's have a look. How can we word this? How can we word this so that it empowers you on your journey? So you know you guys are in a relationship. Please make sure you've read the description box down below. Read the disclaimer, please, guys, with your questions. I'm trying to think, what can you do? Okay, you guys are in a relationship. He loves you. You want to know about the connection. You want to know what's going on with this. What do you need to know about this? What does the future lie for you? What can Spirit tell you about this situation? What do you need to know? What's really important? So I'm going to use the Romantic Tarot because you know, you said he loves you. You know that he must be thinking about you, right? At times, not all the time, but at the time. So what do you need to know about this situation? Let's have a look. Oh, these two cards popped out. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? First card we have is Six of Cups. He's nostalgic. He thinks about memories that have been created between the two of you. Okay, these memories. Oh, interesting. And then we've got the World card here. The World card feels like you could be moving into some new level of a new cycle, new things happening. So he's thinking about a new cycle, new things happening. Here is that sense of memories. He's reflecting on things. He's thinking about things from the past. He's thinking about what's been happening. So I do feel like that he does think about things of the past. You know, he is thinking about things regards to the past, and he's moving into new cycles, new possibilities is what he's thinking about. He's thinking about what's next. You know, he's thought about the past, he's reflecting on the past, he's nostalgic about the past, but he's also thinking about what's next. What's next in regards to his life, his journey. You know, he feels like he's moving into new cycles, new possibilities there. Okay, so he's thinking, yeah, definitely feels like he's thinking about the past, thinking about the memories in regards to you, and he's sort of connecting to, you know, what sort of lies ahead. That's what you need to know. He's looking at what lies ahead, what's in the future. So, right, next was, sorry, I did Bart. Whoops, let me just flick through. So we've done Bart, Ariona, and Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine, you changed your thing. Right, okay. So, Jasmine. Jean? Did you have a question, Jean? And Chrissy. Jean, Chrissy, and Erie. then Empress, then Felicia, Jean. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, depends on what the business is. So let's have a look here. So you're going to ask, would it be better to run an online? So what do you need to know about running an online business? Far out, that earthquake was a bit of a shake. Gave me a bit of a rattle, rotten roll for ages. Whew. Right. This problem living in New Zealand. We earthquake. Oh, I don't know who this person is, but I do have a shop sale. So I do have a Ko-Fi. So I'm going to do Jean's one. And then I'm going to do this Ko-Fi. I'm going to do this this thing. So what do you need to know? Let's have a look. Yeah, we do have a bit of a rock and roll situation here in New Zealand. Yeah, we do. We do earthquakes often. We get little shakes. Sort of throws you out for a minute. I just sort of have to rebalance myself. I'm just looking for a certain... Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Waterfall Tarot. Yep, we get earthquakes often. We get little rock and roll sort of stuff, but today was a bit longer than it was expected. It was a bit of a real rock and roll. I had to make sure my decks didn't fall off my shelf. Oh, not too bad. Oh, Theo, it was you. You donated for 3 questions. Okay, brilliant. Okay, awesome. I'll do your questions next then. Oh, where are you, Theo? Assume you're in... Okay, Jean. Oh, you living... I thought you were in Greece. I thought so. Okay, let's have a look. What do you need to know, Jean, in regards to your... Whew. Erie, I'll redo the list in a minute. Just give me a second to breathe. Okay, Jean, I'll do the list after Theo. You'll just have to be a little bit patient with when I do the readings. I'll let you know when to type in your question. Okay, so what does Jean need to know? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jean, let's have a look. Okay. There's some financial issues that you need to look at. Ooh, I'm actually getting solo here. And the reason why I say solo is because you get the ace. It feels like it's in your hands. This love, this opportunity that you have, this new beginning is all about being in your hands. It's your possibility. So I say it's better to do this business alone. Okay, be very careful about doing things. There are some things that you need to, I do feel like there's a lot to learn and discover within this journey, but I do feel like it's alone. Okay, so it really is. I do feel like you're better to do it alone. It's all about, you've got a lot to learn and discover, but I do feel you're going to do the business alone. Okay, I am getting alone with this. So it's not about the money. I just feel like you've got a lot to learn and discover With the Ace of Pentacles, with the Page of Pentacles, I do feel like it's about learning and discovering. You want to know what's at the bottom of the deck? Don't normally do shadow cards. The Devil. The Devil. Without being chained to something. Repeated patterns, bad habits, those sort of things. You like me, I like to learn new things as well. Okay, so Theo donated for 3 questions. Right, so let's have a look at my Ko-Fi here. So Ko-Fi, so Theo, can I just have your 3 questions, please? Right. Got you. Okay, so I've got 2 there. 3 times 6. Okay. Oops, there we go. Right, so look, questions. First one. You're welcome, Jean. You're welcome. So you want to know what's going on with this relationship. Let's just do really quickly here. So your first one is, you've sort of asked a bit of a yes or no question. Is Nikos in love with you? So let's begin with that. Sort of asking you to choose a new direction. So let's have a look at why. Why must you choose a new direction in regards to the situation? Let's do. I'm looking for a certain deck. Here it is. So you need to choose a new direction. So why must you choose a new direction? Whoa, okay. Interesting. Again, we get about choosing a new direction. We get about thinking about the direction that you're actually moving into. It feels like you're being offered new opportunities. Okay, a new direction. Here. With to bring success and victory. Like, as if you can think about, I do feel like you got to choose a new direction. I think you just got to don't stress too much about how him being in. I don't feel like he's in love with you. Okay, I don't feel like he's in love with you. It's about you choosing a new direction, you moving to bring the success, the victory, the triumphs. I feel like somebody else is waiting for you to offer you love. Someone else is offering love to you. I feel like there's somebody else in the wings. Leo, I feel like there's somebody else in the wings for you to love you. So it just feels like there's a new direction. There's somebody else waiting in the wings. Somebody else is waiting in regards to Nikos here. So I am sort of getting that feeling that somebody else is sort of waiting for you. Okay, so what does Nikos actually want with you? Okay, so let's have a look. What does Nikos actually want with you? Whoa. What do you need to know about what Nikos actually wants from you? So let's have a look at this. Oh, it feels like they're bored with their life. They're dissatisfied with their life. Okay. And they want to sort of a sense of, they want everything sort of their own way. They want their own abundance, their own, I do feel like they've got their own skills, their own abilities. They think they're talented. They think they have the possibility of bringing everything together. They're bored. They're dissatisfied with their life. And they sort of want to bring in the abundance and prosperity, a sense of wealth within their life. And it comes from, thinking that they are, that they can achieve anything. Feels like a bit of a conquering in a way. Feels like Nikos is sort of a bit of a conqueror, a sort of a way of sort of like he feels like he's talented. I got the thing of like God's gift to men. God's gift. Feels like they're the bee's knees, is what I'm getting here. They get bored easily, dissatisfied. They're bored and they want to sort of have their abundance. They want their sense of everything sort of coming together. They feel like they're talented and they are they're the bee's knees is what I want to say here, is what I'm getting with Nikos. So I feel like you've got to move into a new direction. This is all about power. This is all about conquering. Okay. I feel like somebody else is waiting in the wings for you. I feel like there's somebody else is what I'm getting here. Let's have a look at the crystal oracle with this. I think it's very important here to protect yourself with Snowflake Obsidian. I'm getting the sense of needing to protect yourself. I think you need to really protect who you are. I think you need to empower who you are. Okay, you need to protect yourself. Okay, question number 3. Think about what you can do to move forward on this journey. Okay, you realize that Nikos is really not... There's someone new waiting in the wings for you. Nikos just wants to... feels like he wants his own way. He wants his own... So what's question number 3 that you want answered? So I'm just waiting for the 3rd question. That's not some... Look, Nikos is not interested, and I don't feel like he loves you. Why do you need to know if it's in... Look, I do feel like he's all about conquering. He's all about things. So let's look at what you can do to move forward on this journey. Okay, he's not interested. It doesn't matter whether he's ended with his ex or with his partner or not. I think you need to think about what you can do to move forward from this. Okay, because what you're doing is when you're asking that question, that's a third party question. That is a question that is, hey, look, Nick, we know that Nikos is not interested in that things in there. So let's have a look. Oh, you are? Oh, I have my own thoughts. That's why. Oh, okay. You are in a relationship with him? Oh, for 6 months now? So you need to do is, what can you do to move forward from this relationship? You've been in a relationship. Oh, okay. So he recently moved next to you for 6. He recently moved next to you, not you. Okay. So you asked if he's in love with you, and the answer was you need to choose a new direction. It's time for you to move on. So what do you need to know about this situation? Let's have a look. So what do you need to know about the situation here? Let's have a look. Is it ended between them? Okay. So you want to know is what's going on with this. What's going on here? Let's have a look. Whew. Oh, there are secrets being kept. With the High Priestess, you got to look at the experiences of the past. Yeah, he did it. Okay. Whoa. Okay, you got the High Priestess and you got the Magician. Here you got secrets. Secrets being kept. There's some hidden stuff. Okay, you got to look below the surface. The Magician can also be a bit of a con man, a bit of a trickster. There's stuff happening behind the scenes. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, there's some stuff going on. You're being wounded. You're being hurt. The reason why I say that is with the Queen of Cups is about being wounded, being hurt, nurturing your emotions. So there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Okay, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Definitely when you've got the High Priestess and the Magician flew out of the deck. So there's definitely about secrets below the surface, beyond the illusion. I think there's a sleight of hand. There's some trickster type of energy going on here. Con man, not being totally truthful about the situation. So it definitely feels as though there is some, oh, here we go. That's interesting. Major impact in your life. Major impact. Okay, I get the cards of need to wake up. Okay, with this one, I get the sense of needing to wake up. Need to wake up. There's some stuff to learn, educate yourself about. Okay? You need to communicate. There's definitely a lack of communication in this thing here. It does feel like there's a lack of communication with a situation. Just looking for a deck. There it is. I think you need to communicate, Theo. It's definitely a lack of communication here. There's some stuff that you need to work on. You need to dive into. I think you already know the answers to this situation. I think you know what's going on. You've already had your doubts about the relationship. And the reason I get deception and family here. So I do feel like there is some deception within this relationship. There is some dishonesty. Yeah. So there's a lack of communication. There is a need to communicate. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It feels like you already know the answers. You already know what you need to do here. Okay, so yeah, Theo, I really feel like there's a lot of stuff that you need to do for yourself. You need to take care of you, nurture you. You've got new directions, new possibilities, someone new waiting for you. Totally up to you what you do with it. There's a lot of soul searching you need to do, Theo, for yourself. You need to sort of look deep within yourself and really decide in the direction that you want to move into. It's totally, you guys have got to communicate. You've got to, there's so much to do with the healing aspect of it. Okay, so let me see. You guys have just moved. There's a whole lot of you have moved in into the chat. So let me just have a quick skizzy here at who's absolutely here. So, right. So we've done Ariana, Jasmine, we've done Bart, Ariana, Jasmine. Okay, so Jean, we've done. Right, so let's have a look. Let me just type up a list. Just give me a second to breathe, guys. Remember, everybody who comes into this chat is now added. The list is closed, but everybody that's here is now going to be here. Right. So we got Chrissy. I think that was it. Let's make sure. Yeah. Okay, Jane, right. Chrissy. I just did. So Chrissy's question. Then Ari. Okay, I saw you type your question in Ari, so that's done. Empress. Felicia. Oops, I didn't spell that right. Right, let's have a look. Then I have KAU. And she sort of just snuck in. And I will do Miriam's. Okay, so this will be it. As I was doing, okay, you only have to type your question in once. That's cool. Thank you very much. So cool. I've got the free list done. Now, list closed. Unless there's any donations in that, but this is the list. So let's have a look. So if you're on this list, Chrissy, Ari, and Empress. So I'm not sure whether Chrissy's typed. I didn't see Chrissy's question. I just saw Chrissy asking to be on the list. So okay, Ari. Okay, I don't get this, Ari. Let me have a look. What are you talking about? A spell? Who did the spell? Okay, Ari, I want to. Okay, let me read this. Okay, so what I don't quite get this. So I don't know how the readers keep saying the spell worked on us, that we both did, and he's with someone else right now, so I'm confused. I hope it didn't work so I can release. Okay. Oh, love binding spells. Oh. Oh. Whew. So you need to know what's going on with this. You both did a love binding. Yeah. It can backfire. You did a love binding spell. No. Okay. I get a feeling that you need to look at what did you learn from this situation. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do the silver witchcraft. Yeah, no. You did a love binding spell. Well, if you did a love binding spell, then it would of let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. So you want to know what's going on here. Let me see how I can word this. Reword it. What can you learn from this situation? What can I learn from this situation? What do I need to know about this situation? It's not about whether it worked or not. It didn't work. Okay. And you need to know why. The universe had something better waiting for you. I would say, yeah. Well, no, it didn't. It felt like it was. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at. Remember, we've only got 2 cards here. Hi, all about Maine. How are you, love? Good. Had a bit of an earthquake while we were on at the start of the stream, but it's all right now. Right, let's have a look. What can we do, Ari? Just take a minute, take a breath. Okay, you need to take a breath for a second, Ari. Take a breath. Yep, take a nice deep breath. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, and I want you just to get calm and relaxed. You're feeling very scattered energy. You got a lot of chaos going on around you. You need to get calm, you need to get relaxed, and you need to look at what you can learn from this situation. Oh yeah, I'm good all about Maine. It was a bit of a rock and roll. It was fine. I just had to make sure my decks didn't fall off my shelf. I just got this new shelf and I was hoping my decks didn't fall off them, but no, it was good. Okay, Erie, take a nice deep breath in through your nose, now through your mouth. I want you to get nice and calm and nice and relaxed, okay? You're very chaotic. Okay, you're in panic. Good, nice and calm now. Okay, so what can Erie learn from this situation? What do we need to know? What does Erie need to know about this situation? Oh, big things. Okay, now I'm going to do an extra card for you here. Okay, because I just feel like we need 3 cards for this situation. Okay, first card. Oh, interesting, because we get justice. Okay, justice is about a need to find equilibrium, very unbalanced. You need to look at the truth, the facts of the situation. Okay, you were blinded. Does feel like you were blinded. You were sidelined. You were blinded by the situation. No. I think you need to look at the situation. Look at the facts. It didn't work. You're not bound. He's moved on. Okay, you need to look at what are you focusing on. You got 5 of chalices. There are some things in life. No, you were not binded. That is your belief. Okay? You were blinded by the situation, blinded what was going on. Okay? You need to look at what you're actually focusing on. Okay? What are you focusing on in the situation? The more you dwell on it, the more you're going to bring it into your life. So you need to look at what you're actually dwelling on. What are you focusing on? Because there's some things in life you cannot control. Definitely not somebody else. Okay, 9 of chalices reversed. Okay. No. Your wish was not fulfilled. So it did not work. Okay? Your wish was not fulfilled. It did not work. Okay, there's a lot of healing you need to do. There's a lot of healing. No, it's wishful thinking. Okay, with the 9 of cups. Your wish was not fulfilled. There was not a thing. It is wishful thinking. Okay, your wish was not fulfilled. Okay, it's all about what you choose to focus on. It's time to start focusing on yourself. Okay, it's time to find a sense of equilibrium. Time to find a sense of equilibrium in your life. Yeah. He did not care. If he messed you up financially, he did not care. It's time for some self-healing, Aries. Okay, you need to talk to somebody. You need to talk to a counselor in some way, or talk to somebody who can help you deal with these emotions. Okay, you've got a lot of healing to do. Equilibrium means balance. You need to find a sense of balance within the situation. You need to balance out your mind, your thoughts, your ideas. Find a sense of balance within yourself mentally, because your thoughts and your perceptions are very unbalanced at the moment with everything going on. Aries, you've got a lot of healing to do. There's a lot of healing to go through. You need to talk to somebody who can help you mentally. You need to talk to a counselor or somebody like that. Okay? It did not work because he wasn't into it. It was not in his heart. Yep. It's nice to get nice and calm and nice and relaxed, and you need to talk to somebody that can help you emotionally, support you during this journey. Okay, you've got a lot of healing to do, Aries. Okay, so okay, this is the list. Empress, have you got your question there? Chrissy, Empress, question. Oh, storms come up. Okay, it's gone from earthquake to everything. It's not a 2-year, it's not a wasted relationship. What you've got to look at is the relationship enabled you to look at what you do not want in a relationship. It taught you a lesson. Nothing's ever a waste. It's part of your journey. It's part of moving forward. It's part of your healing process. It was part of your journey, part of your healing process. It's all you've learned now about taking care of you. Okay, so we've got Chrissy and Empress I'm waiting for questions from. You're welcome, Erie. Take care of you. Oh, yeah, I had a little bit of an earthquake. We have a bit of a rock and roll at the beginning of the in the middle of the beginning of the stream. Right, let's have a look at this. Yeah, here in New Zealand we have earthquakes. Hey, that's something that you can learn, Erie. It takes time to learn these things. It's time for you to take care of you, Erie. Time to nurture you. He's moved on. It's time for you to nurture you. Okay. What do I need to know about my current energy? Okay, let's have a look. What do you need to know? Not cool. Not cool. Never cool. Earthquake. Never cool. Believe me. Sorry, I'm just going to put something a bit warmer on. It's just got a bit cooler all of a sudden. The weather's changed on us. Oh, muscles. Oh, God. Weather's got to change on us. Oh, far out, my body is so sore. Right, okay. Not scary, but definitely never cool. Do not like earthquakes. Right, we live with them a little bit here, but never cool. Right, Felicia, what do you need to know about your current energy? It's interesting. Epic Tarot, I think this one is. Or is this the... Yep, it is the Epic Tarot. That's what I thought. Right, Felicia, let's have a look. What do you need to know about your current energy? Whoa. Okay, 2 cards just flew out. Let me grab these ones. Right. First card was 6 of Spheres. Interesting there. Felicia, be very careful about how much you're giving away. Okay, be aware of how much you're giving away unconditionally. I mean, I think you need to be very careful about how much you're giving away of yourself, because you're talking about your current energy. And so we have the 6 of Spheres here, and that's that sense of giving unconditionally. So be very careful about how much you're giving away of yourself. Super important there. Then we have the Star. Okay, you've got to let your inner self shine through. I feel like you're being guided spiritually. Also, so I think it's very important to sort of trust your intuition here, trust your sense of where you're being led. Be careful about where you're being led, or watch where you're being led to. I think you need to be very careful about how much you're giving away of yourself. Seems to be really important. It feels like you give a lot of yourself away and maybe expect nothing in return. You do need to make sure that you have that sense of harmony. Yeah, you do need to be very, very careful. You do need to be aware of that. You do need to be careful about where you're being led spiritually, or where you're being led, or where you're being guided to as well. I think you need to let your true self shine through, but that's also about having that sense of being aware of how much you're giving of yourself. So protection is going to be really important here, making sure that you stay protected. Okay. Oh, now the rain comes out. 1 minute sunny and earthquakey, next rain and stormy. It looks like we're having all the weather today here in New Zealand. Well, here in Hawke's Bay anyway. Yeah, you just need to be aware of where you're being guided to. You do have free will. Okay, so the list has been closed for a while. Okay, it was only those that were here within the first little bit. I'm just doing a wrap up now, which I should have done. I should have put ending soon. Oh, raining. Right. Oh, inside the caravan, yeah. Okay, so next on my list. Okay, Chrissy, Empress. Yep, it's raining. On the caravan, you can hear it quite loud. Right, I'm just sort of taking a breath for a second, guys, while I just go through and have a look at questions. Right. Don't forget, if you want a little bit more than just the 2 cards, or if you want a reading now, make sure you put in a donation. So I'm just going to do this little bit of a list here. Okay, so what do you need to know about what's going on here? So let's have a look. Oh, that rain coming through quite loud. Sorry, guys. What do you need to know about the situation, about your friend? What do you need to do to support them? Why are they acting strange? What's going on? What do you need to know? It's about what do you need to know about why this person's acting strange? You know, it's a little bit of a third party in a way, but it's if you can say what do you need to know about the situation to support them. Oh, with the Emperor reversed, I get a sense of that they're feeling a little out of control. They're feeling a little bit out of control with their life. That's why they might be acting a little bit strange at the moment. They're feeling like they are out of control. They still have a lot to learn and discover within their own journey. It does feel like they have a lot to learn and discover, a lot to find out in regards to the situation. There's a lot to learn in regards to the situation for them, but they do feel a little bit out of control. That's why they might be acting a little strange. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. They're not sort of saying, they're not giving us, Spirit's not giving us any information, only that the person feels like they're out of control and that there's a lot to learn and discover for them in regard to the situation. I do feel like they're a bit overwhelming. There's a lot of stuff that they need to face, they need to look at. It could be to do with money or health issues. Money or health issues. Okay, so definitely something here that they've got to learn and discover. A lot of stuff that they're feeling a little out of control. Whew. feel like I've lost something here. Okay. Chrissy, Empress. Okay, will I be the one for me? Okay, so it's ending. What I'm doing at the moment is just been wrapping up the people that were here within the first half hour. And so I'm just wrapping up those last few. If anybody else wants a reading, you'll have to donate now because I'm running into my overtime here. So do not type in your question unless I ask for it. There is no, the list has been closed. It's always that first half. If you're here within the first 30 minutes or so, you're added to the list. Otherwise, it's closed. And so if anybody's come in recently, they'll have to donate if you want a reading because I'm going into my overtime now. This is overtime. Anything over an hour is overtime. Okay, so it's just a wrap up for everybody that was here before the first half hour or so. Might have been the first 45 minutes actually, because I was in the middle of doing Theo's reading and we had earthquake and stuff. So anyway, what do you need to know about your connection? Okay, what do you need to know about this connection here? I'm going to do the mermaid oracle. So what do you need to know about this connection? Don't forget, if anybody's just come in recently, if you've come in now that I'm over an hour in the chat, it'll have to be donations, okay, if you want a reading, because I have just wrapping up. It's those that were here within the first half hour, 45 minutes. Okay, so what do you need to know, Ange, in regard to this situation? What do you need to know in regard to this connection? Remember, I'm only doing 2 cards. So if you want any more information, you'll have to donate. What do you need to know about the situation? Let's have a look. The first card we have is death with transformation, changes taking place. There's a lot of changes, a lot of things that need to happen here. Okay, there's a lot of choices to be made. It feels like there's a lot of options available in this, and you need to choose very wisely. There's some changes that need to take place, and you need to choose very wisely. Just because something seems good for you doesn't mean it is. Sometimes you need to look a little deeper into the cup, so to speak. Look a little deeper at the situation. Look at what's going on. Look at the path that it's going to take you on. It does tell you that you, just because it seems to be the one, it doesn't necessarily mean it is. You do need to choose very carefully. There are some changes going on. There's a lot of transformations that are needed to take place in this situation. So it does not feel as though he's going to be the one for you. It does feel like there's a lot of options, a lot of things going on here. Okay, so no, I don't feel like I feel like there's a lot of options available to you. Okay, there are some changes, transformations that need to take place within the situation. So no, I don't feel as he's the one for you. I'm totally up to you what you do with it, of course. You've got free will. You can do what you want with this situation. Okay, so let's have a look. Where are we? Okay, Chrissy, Empress, Miriam. Okay. You're welcome, Ange. Okay. So these are the people that were on the list. And I will do one more. So who's still here? So I wonder who's still here. Right, so we're on really the last of this. Yes, you are on the... Hello, Caitlin. How's the bus ride? I thought you might have been resting. Have you been sleeping lots? Caitlin? Just had a little bit of an earthquake earlier in the stream. But I'm all good now. Then we got a bit windy. Now the sun's come back out again. Oh my God. 1 minute it was sunny, then it was raining, and now it's sunny again. Oh, no. Oh, you were delayed for... Oh, no, Caitlin. Awful. Delayed for a couple of hours. That's no good. That's no good indeed. I think we're on our last little bit here. Because I've been on for an hour and 17. So I don't feel like there's anyone else. So what I might do is just have a little bit of a flick through and see if there's anyone that's put in questions before. Okay, so this is where this was. I closed the list, right? So let me just go through and just have a double check. Okay, Miriam's hasn't put in a question, so I'm waiting for Miriam's question. Just want to check to make sure that I didn't miss Empress's question and Chrissy. Empress and Chrissy. I think we just said hello and Empress just said hi. So I don't see any questions for them. Empress and Chrissy, there was no questions. Okay, so whoever's still here, because there's a couple of people didn't type in their questions. Miriam, have you typed in your questions? So that was it that I had on the list. So that's still here. Who's still here? Let's have a look. Amira. All about Maine. Jenny. I'm going to do one more. And then I've got some. Okay, so I'm just seeing here. Okay, so let's have a look. The only person that's typed in a question, and I'm going to sneak it in. No. Okay, so that was it. So, Caitlin, I'll do your question. Yeah, because I don't think anybody's here. I just don't feel it. I don't know who's here. Woo! So I was waiting so 2 people didn't type in their questions. Chrissy and Empress, or 3, Miriam. So they might yet. So make sure you've read those that are, if anybody's in chat, make sure they have typed, make sure you've read the disclaimer, read the description box below, read the instructions. Ooh. So you gave the gift to Brian. Okay, that's interesting. Let's have a look, Caitlin. Let's do fairy lights. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Wands. A breakthrough, an understanding. Okay, you gave it to Nick, but another bit. Okay. 3 cards popped out. Okay, so here we've got the sense of a breakthrough and understanding. Oh, interesting. 3 of Cups tells us it's a celebration. And King of Coins. Opportunities arise. Woo! Breakthrough and understanding comes into play. Okay, breakthrough and a reason to celebrate. And then we have a sense of opportunities arising. So it does feel like things are, like it gives them a chance to, I thought it was quite interesting with what flew out. Whoa! 2 of Cups with connections. Whoa. Okay. Interesting cards that flew out unexpectedly. Right. Okay. So we get the sense of an understanding, a breakthrough, a sense of moving forwards, a new beginning, a new energy, right? Then you get the 3 of Cups, which talks about celebration, which is really cool. Here we get the King of Coins, which is about that sense of new opportunities being offered. Okay, it brings out new opportunities, new possibilities. This very grounded energy, very practical approach to the situation. And then we have 2 of Cups, which talks about connections. So, Caitlin, it definitely feels like there is a reason to celebrate. Oh, good plan. Wrote your number, your phone number on the bag. Good on you. Whoa, okay. But there's definitely a connection. Definitely connects in some way. So, don't know what's going to actually happen, but it does feel like there's a connection. It does bring out opportunities. that do arise. Okay, we don't know what's going to actually happen, but it does give us a clue that there is this connection in some way. It does bring out opportunities, and it is a reason to celebrate. Okay, and it does give us a breakthrough, a new beginning, new possibilities, new creative energy. Interesting, Caitlin. Interesting. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next. I did not expect those cards to fly out. Did not expect those cards. They flew. They flew out. So interesting. Cool deck. You're welcome. Okay. Looks like that's it. Looks like nobody else is here. Nobody else is replying. Nobody else is donating. Cool. Talk about lots of self-care I have needed. I got the washing done yesterday, which was great. Finally got some clean clothes. The break with the beautiful weather yesterday. Earthquake this morning, then rain and stormy, and felt like everything was rattling and shaking. Well, there's definitely a connection there. Definitely something's going to happen. I'm not going to say exactly what. I think some things need to be a surprise. I love that question. What is the possible outcome? That's good. Whew. Okay. I think that's it. I'm going to relax and chill out because I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So, after the shake, rattle, and roll. Oh, okay. I got the yawns. That's it for me. Okay, let's have a look. What are we going to do here? Okay, blessed be. Take care, everyone. That's it from me. That's it. Okay, that's it from me.